Gonna really grab you.
All right, talk about solutions. Yesterday, guy had a ladder. He said, wouldn't you love to be taller? Well, if you would love to be taller, this is it. This is gonna be so tall, I can reach right out of the camera range with my GrabIt. This will enable you to grab anything down low, up high, in a drawer. You can fold it up. It's $34.95 for two. You are getting a two-pack, and this is the GrabIt Ultra, which means that it's longer than the original. If you've had the original, it's 40 inches. It's exclusive here at HSN. We have some great colors for you. We have black and gray, but $34.95. And Vonabelle Sherman is here to show us how easy it is to use.
It is. If you're height challenged or reach challenged, this is your solution. This is the GrabIt, and this is the Ultra, and you're getting the Ultra at a better price than the Standard. So if you've seen it on the hit infomercial, then maybe you want to step up and get it today. So you open it up, and it has two settings on this Ultra version. You have a Standard, but then also if you push your button back, then you have ratcheting. Listen to that. That's ratcheting feature. What does ratcheting feature mean? Let me show you. It means if you have a little less strength in your arms or your wrist, and you can grab it, but you can't hold it, watch this. So I can reach in with my GrabIt. I can reach higher or low, and I've reached this glass. You've heard the ratcheting feature, that noise. Now I grab this glass, because maybe I keep my holiday glasses on the higher shelf or the lower shelf, and I can't reach it all the time. And it's ratcheted in there, so yep, it's holding. Can you see that? It's amazing, because that ratcheting feature will hold it for you when you can't.
So you're not even gripping it anymore.
No,
you gripped it and then let go. This is that,
Yeah.
like it's like an extra strong hand.
Yeah, it's an extra hand for you. It's that extra strength. It's like having a second person there to hold it for you. So then I can put it back, I can release it. It's so easy. I just push the button and I've released. And when I don't want to be ratcheting anymore, I can simply move this button into the other position. Now it also has a light. So if I'm going into a dark space, you can see I have that LED light there, and we do include the batteries. So if I'm reaching into the cabinet and I want to move something and I can't reach because I'm only 5'2", I can put things up here. I can move things lower. And whether it's in the cabinet or in the garage, wherever you need that little extra help, you can get that. And so it's not just for up high, but how about low? Maybe there's something, you just had surgery in your back, or you pulled a muscle. How many times have you pulled a muscle and you were like, saw stars and you just can't move? This helps you move without bending. And so I can take my GrabIt and I can grab down low and bring things up to where I need them to be so that I can use them. I don't have to feel stranded. How about you're in the garage, you need that can of paint, it's up high, it's up low, and you simply can't do it. This is the best grabbing tool because it's so chock full of features. How about you're home and you've been sick, you pulled your muscle, you had surgery, and everybody else has gone to work and you wish there was a few things you could do yourself.
Right.
Now you can. Let's say you're staring at that plant up on the porch or hanging from a hook, and you'd go, wow, I wish I could water that, but I can't reach it. Well, with your GrabIt, you can. I simply take my GrabIt, I can lift that down, I can bring it to me, I can water the plant, and I can return it all without straining or stressing because I don't have that extra reach.
Yeah.
Whether it's because I just wasn't born that way or I hurt myself, I pulled that muscle, and I've done that plenty of times.
Absolutely. Well, sometimes it's the reaching that does hurt you, right?
Yes.
The reaching down below or the where you shouldn't have been. So this is great for up high, for down low. It's got so many great features, and one of the reasons that it can hold things is because of this amazing silicone grip that most GrabIt tools don't have that. $34.95, I want to remind you, you're getting two. So that means you can keep one in the car, one next to your couch. You drop the remote, you drop your glasses. You can reach for it if you want to keep it. Maybe you have a wheelchair or some other mobility device. You can keep it right there because you can fold it down in half, and then you can have it whenever you need it. We have gray or black, it's your choice, and $34.95 gets you two. Now, why do you need two? Because you're gonna wanna use one and gift one. You're gonna wanna have one in one room of the house and one in your bedroom. For me, it's always the stuff that I knock off the end table and I don't wanna just get off my bed. I just wanna reach down and like grab that book, So it's really great to be able to have it. You will find so many uses for it, and it just eases your life and makes you a lot more independent.
Yeah, and it folds in half. Many of the other reaching tools don't fold in half, so it's not easy to keep it with you. we've had many callers from people who said, I'm taking it to the store with me, which is why you need that set of two. If you keep one in the car, if you are using a mobility device or you just can't reach the high things on the shelf in the food store, you bring this and you can reach those things. Now, because it folds, it's easy to keep next to you in a chair or even in your wheelchair. But here's some great features. See right here? There's a magnet here. So look, it's tiny but mighty, and it will come in handy for certain things. Now watch this as I pick up this jewelry that maybe dropped, that I can't reach, it fell on the floor. Or how about I dropped a nail and I know it's in the carpet somewhere. All I have to do is take my GrabIt and just kind of drag it along there. Look what I found. I found the clip, and what else? Oh, there's the tweezer I was looking for. Yes, things that are hidden, especially things that may end up in your foot. Here's a bobby pin. Here's a piece of jewelry. Oops,
like I took an earring back or an earring, that would save you so much.
And somewhere in here is a nail. You know, if you've dropped a nail on the carpet and you're wondering, okay, when is that gonna be in my foot? This magnet is so handy. And let's take a look right over here at this. We can pick up things, but look at the precision of the GrabIt. So I can hold a little tiny thimble. So the precision is incredible, yet I can hold this big sugar canister as well. Now, I have an LED light here, and you don't find that on other grabbing tools either. So right here is my button. I put that forward. Now watch. If I'm going in a tight space, because this adjusts two ways, I can go into tight spaces. I can grab that sock that's between the washer and the dryer. I can go in where it might be a little bit scary with some spiders or something. Now here's what's great, and this again is not on any other grabbing tool. So I'm in this direction, but if I want to be in the other direction, because that's where I need to grab into a narrow space, watch this. I just turned that. Can you see that? I'm turning it so I can be in a more narrow space. So I have two choices in how I do it. So now you don't have
to hold it like, you don't have to turn it like this in order to get in someplace.
That's right.
That's brilliant to be able to turn the end of it.
Now, if you're going into dark spaces where you think there might be spiders and creepy crawlies, or you're just a tight, frustrating space because you want to pick up that sock between
next to the dryer
or behind the washer and dryer, look at that LED light, and we do include the batteries. It is a long-lasting LED, and you can get into those tight spaces. You will use that over and over and over. And then when you don't need it, you simply shut it off because the button is right here. And don't forget, it folds. And why is that important? Come on over here to the chair. So I'm gonna go to this chair. Let's say it's my mobility device, it's my wheelchair, and I'm home, and I need to keep this with me as I'm going around because I don't know when I'm gonna drop something and I can't bend because I physically can't bend, or I just had surgery, or I just pulled a muscle. I can take this out right from my hip there, take it, and let's say I was reading the newspaper and I flipped it open and my glasses went flying. Well, look at the GrabIt. The GrabIt can grab those glasses and bring them to me. Let's say you're on the couch so comfy and you adjusted your blanket and the remote went flying and you're like, okay, let's just say I'm lazy. Somebody get that for me. The GrabIt can be that somebody for you. I can grab that remote and I can bring it to me. Have you walked around your house? And I have 5 children, so I've done this. And the kids, like, there's toys all over the place.
Yeah.
And instead of up and down and up and down, how many times can you do that before you're really physically tired? Instead, and this can be fun to train the kids with, use your GrabIt to pick up all of those things on the carpet. So you're walking, you're staying straight, you're not straining, and you can pick up all those things. Now, another reason you need a set of 2 is because you can keep one in the garage. I don't know about you, but on my lawn, I get all the stuff that blows from the neighbors. So you can pick up all, this cloth or this tissue that blew and you don't really want to touch it. I can drop it right in a trash receptacle. Or if you get all of these cones and things on your lawn that you don't want to touch because they're sticky and prickly, you can let the GrabIt do that. So you can keep your second one in the garage. On cleanup day, the raking day, it's the perfect tool to have outside with you. And then when you're ready, you fold it in half and you can tuck it in the drawer, keep it with you. No other grabbing tool has that. And this is the Ultra. So if you were buying the standard, it stops about right here. You're getting all this extra inches on the GrabIt because HSN has the buying power to get you the Ultra for a better price than the standard.
Right, because you're getting two today. It's $11.65, and we will ship it to you on our dime. When we're talking about the colors, we're talking about that little bit on the handle. That's a great, comfortable silicone grip. So your hand feels comfortable. It's ergonomically designed to be comfortable for you. I'm just gonna say, you're gonna get addicted to this. You're gonna love it. And then the gray would also be on that extra little grip on the front. Otherwise, you can just choose the solid black. It's gray or black, lifting up to 4 pounds. And especially with that ratcheting feature, that's so important. Lightweight and portable. It has a built-in LED light so you can see in those little dark spaces or underneath the couch or the bed. Built-in magnet, so it under that lower grabber arm so you can find things and lift them up. A really nice strong magnet. And a built-in hook under the lower grabber arm as well. So you can grab things, you can hook it onto things that might be a little bit too small, or you just can't quite, maneuver it like a little bit of like keys or something that's got a little hook. That's a really great way too. You know what this fits in between? My driver's side seat in my car, and I've dropped stuff down there, whether it's like a protein bar or something that's gonna get gross and I just can't reach my fingers in there. The GrabIt will do it. Look at how much you can do with it, because it reaches so high. Changing lights, have you priced those? Just a light changer is $34.95.
That's right.
All you can do is change a light with it.
So if you're reach challenged or height challenged, you're going to get 3 feet of extra reach. That's what this is. So if I want to reach up for 3 feet, out for 3 feet, down for 3 feet, I get all of that. And I like to think this is like a triple threat because it has chock full of features here, features here, features here. Here you have rubberized edges that grab everything, your magnet, it bends, you have your light. Now, let's say you have your medicines on a higher shelf. It's something you don't take as often, but you want to be able to grab it. Well, with the GrabIt, I can grab it and bring it to me. If there's things that are lower and you want higher, but you're just not capable, you can do that. And don't forget, you have the ratcheting feature just by changing that. You hear that? Okay, so I can grab it, I can ratchet it, and it's going to hold it for me, hands-free. It's such a great value and such a handy tool. I promise you will be using it often and forever because it's great quality.
Well, it's really independence is what it is, and if you need more storage in your house, what they say you have to go vertical. This will help you get those things that are vertical. Right. Thank you so much, Vonabelle.
My pleasure.
We appreciate it. Be sure you get yours while it's on 3 Flex and while we're shipping it to you for free.